Hello friends, I am going to make chicken noodle soup in my quick cooker. Again, I don't have the deluxe multi-cooker yet, but I did order one for myself on this party as well as a lot of the accessories. So thank you to those of you that did shop and help build the discount. Sometimes for me as a consultant, it just makes more financial sense to shop my own parties if there's an additional discount. So we're gonna make chicken noodle soup. I'm gonna piece this video together so you can see it from start to finish. And that way, if I need to access the manual for help, you guys don't have to awkwardly watch me, okay? So I'm gonna prep my ingredients and be right back. So in making this, you guys, I'm gonna get to show you a couple of our fun prep tools, which is fun because with this discount party, you can shop for whatever you want to. So the recipe calls for 1 medium onion. I think my Ship Shopper got me the biggest onion ever in the history of onions, and I really just don't like onion that much. So I'm gonna go for half kind of a large onion. And then the recipe says to use the manual food processor to chop them up. But I want to chop them up super duper 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 tiny because, again, I don't really care for onions. So I'm going to do my chopper. And I have my chopper shirt on today. And I really feel like that's enough onions, but I don't think the recipe agrees with me. So with the food chopper, you can chop onions on its own cap, or you can just chop them on a mat, which is what I'm gonna do because then I can just keep them on the mat until I'm ready to dump them in. So I'm gonna get these really, really fine. My goodness. Yeah, I'm not going to use all this onion, you guys. This will be all the onion that I do. Okay, I'm going to kind of scoop it up here and regroup and keep chopping because, again, I want them very fine. Minced, even, if you will. I can be a grown-up and let a couple of them stay larger, maybe. All right, so that is the food chopper with onions. Okay, now it tells me to take 2 stalks of celery, cut them into chunks. You guys cannot really see there very well. And to put those in the manual food processor, which, I don't know, chopping my celery with the knife up smaller seemed like it was easy enough. I have no idea how the manual food processor, unlock that, is gonna handle this, but you know, let's see. Oh, I guess it handles celery pretty well and pretty quick. Okay, so now we're gonna get to using the actual cooker. And so I need to have 1 tablespoon of oil and turn this on to sear. And my tablespoons are in, all of them are in the dishwasher right now. But if you don't have the mini measure-all cup, this can measure cup, it can measure ounces, tablespoons, and teaspoons, as well as milliliters. Because I was like, what on earth do I have that I can measure just 1 tablespoon of oil? But I've got it in my mini measure-all cup. So then I plugged it in, and I need to get this to sear. Okay, start. All right, so I need to sear for 3 minutes, warming up the oil before I toss in my veggies. Okay, so my oil should be hot. So I'm gonna put all that, let me grab a scraper. Now again, I did not even use a whole half of an onion, but I've got onion in there. I've got celery. Out of there. And if you've followed me long enough, you know that I have never in my life pressed my own garlic. I will get to that one day, maybe this summer, you guys, when my hours are really cut back at work. So I've got my garlic in there too, and I'm gonna cook it uncovered for 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'll be back. Just kidding, I'm back already, because I guess I could be slicing carrots while I'm doing that. So this is the chip clip and bag slicer. So I got my groceries from Target today through Shipt. And celery and carrots is apparently a hard thing to find. So I'm just going to chop up some baby carrots and call that good. So I have got my utility knife. I've never used baby carrots in chicken noodle soup, but you know what? They will be super cute little carrots. So I've again got my flexible cutting mats. I use these all the time. This is a smaller size. I had one of the bigger ones out earlier. They can go in your dishwasher, and it's just really nice because, again, they're flexible. So you can just chop things up and then just slide them into your pot. Easy peasy. You know what? I probably could have chopped these up with the Rapid Prep mandolin that's on sale right now too. Well, maybe so if they were bigger carrots. That might seem kind of silly too with these tiny little baby carrots. Probably could have done these in the chopper as well. Not sure about how they would do in the manual food processor, but the celery surprised me. So, you know, you never know. Alrighty. Okay, you guys, we are now on to a part that I am not sure about because I am going to add the carrots, the chicken stock, pasta, salt, and thyme. But my chicken is frozen. I've got a big, giant frozen chicken breast, so we're just gonna do that. So let me cancel the whatever cooking it's doing right now. Get my carrots in there. And what do I need? 4 cups? Yes. So 1 whole thing here of my chicken stock. And it told me to put my pasta in as well. And so I need 5 ounces or 2 cups of egg noodles. So I'm sure, oh, here we go. Silicone prep bowls are my favorite for measuring pretty much anything. So I will go ahead with my chip clip and bag slicer again. Makes everything easy. Let's get 2 cups of noodles. Okay, and I need thyme in here, so a 1/2 teaspoon. So I've got my adjustable measuring spoon again that I used for my garlic. I don't believe Paper Chef makes thyme, so I just have mine from Target. And I don't think I'm going to add salt. I don't know. I feel like chicken stock is salty enough, so I'm not going to add salt. And then, oh, it tells me to stir it this time. Well, with a giant frozen chicken breast in the middle, I'm not sure exactly how much stirring I'm going to get done, but all right. And so again, I do not have the deluxe multi-cooker. I have the quick cooker. So this was where I ended up struggling. Goodness. What am I doing? I don't have the top lined up. Goodness sakes. This is where I ended up struggling last time because the instructions were for the deluxe multi-cooker and not exactly for what I needed. So I've added them all. I'm going to lock the lid. It's locked. I'm going to go to the custom setting. Go to the custom setting. Adjust the time to 6 minutes. Nope. Custom time. What did I do last time? Oh. Use the down button to make it 6 minutes. Jeez, Rach. 6 minutes. And then press start. So I'm not sure if my chicken's going to be cooked after 6 minutes, but, oh, the other thing was that I had to have the 2 clouds facing the same direction. Okay, so I will come back in 6 minutes. Okay, you guys, it has cooked for 6 minutes. So I'm going to press cancel, and I'm going to press the button to release the steam. I am really going to have to figure out a better place to do this at, I think. Anywho, that's going to take a minute. Okay, you guys, the moment of truth, and maybe what I'm most afraid of is whether or not this frozen, ooh, that is hot. Maybe I should move a little quicker. If that frozen chicken breast is going to be cooked all the way through. So, let me grab some tongs. Is everything I need in the dishwasher today? Okay. Got my tongs. Gonna get this. Gosh, this is a really big chicken breast, you guys. My bad if it's not cooked through. That's gonna be my bad. Whew. All right. Moment of truth, you guys. Ooh, it is not cooked through. So I'm going to put that back in for another 6 minutes. How about that? Maybe not use the world's largest chicken breast. Okay, so I did it for another 6 minutes just to be safe. So I'm going to do that steam release button, and I'll be back. Okay, you guys. 2 rounds with the frozen chicken. And you guys know, especially if you've been following me for a while, I tend to do things for the first time live or whatever, and I hope that you guys know already that I'm not the world's best cook, but you don't have to be either. But you know, it may as well be me getting the kinks out rather than you guys struggling at home. So let's see now. The world's biggest chicken breast. We are still not cooked all the way through. We're sure having fun, aren't we? Okay, so I decided to pull out my quick cooker cooking guide that came with the quick cooker. I'm sure the deluxe multi-cooker has one as well. It's got a page for meat and poultry, and it gives different cook times for based on if it's fresh or frozen. So better me than you guys. So for chicken breast, 2 to 4 pounds, boneless, frozen cook time, it does give 8 to 12 minutes. So I do wonder if I had done it straight away for a solid 12 minutes instead of 6 minutes and then another 6 minutes, if that would have turned out better. But you guys saw that chicken breast was huge and very, very, very thick. So anywho, better me than you, we're gonna get this right. Okay, you guys, I am now confident that the chicken is done, so I am going to continue with my recipe here. I'm pulling out the chicken because I need to shred it. But in the meantime, let me get my recipe back up here. Remove the chicken from the pot, select the sear setting. So I need to get to sear over here. And press start. Okay. Add the remaining broth. So I need 4 more cups of broth here. And I'm going to heat until this soup reaches a simmer. And then once it does, I can put the chicken back in the pot. So, oh man, what a day. All right, you guys. So what I'm going to do here is it suggests that I chop the chicken up. There you go, with the salad choppers, which I often use these for chopping up deli meat for Gabby's salads that she likes to take for school lunch. And I think if I were choosing a tool, and maybe this recipe is from before it was out, but I probably just would have set this out and used my quick shred to shred it up. But that's okay. This is getting the job done. And of course, the salad choppers, much like the majority of our tools, are dishwasher safe, which is really nice. So you can chop it as small as you want to, or if you like big chunks of chicken in your soup, then that's fine as well. But yeah, I think this would have been very easy with the quick shred. But I do understand that everybody does not own every single item in the catalog like I do. So, you know, there's more than one way to skin a cat, so to speak, which I think is a terrible phrase. I don't know why anybody would need multiple ways to do that. All right, so we're going to let this get to simmering. All right, you guys. So, if you watch this whole thing, I did not intend for this video to be 20 minutes long or however long it has gotten at this point. But if you watch this whole thing, just comment, "It's okay, Rachel." And I will give you a gift with your order. I will pick out a little something from me because I'm just so glad you guys are here. I genuinely feel so comfortable going live and making mistakes with you guys. I'm so glad this is not a real party, or I would have been a little bit more stressed. But I put my chicken back in there because it is simmering, and the last thing I asked for is the juice of half a lemon. So I'm going to put it in my citrus press. Now, I always put things in my citrus press like this, and then somebody told me that you put it the other way. I've never tried it the other way, but you know the way things are going today, I may as well. So I'm going to get myself a step stool. so that I can actually be above my quick cooker here. And I am going to juice this lemon into the pot. And it worked, you guys. All right, I think that's the most juice I've ever gotten out of a lemon there. So that is my chicken noodle soup. I'm going to put it in a bowl and take a picture. And you know what? I'm already thinking, if there's another appliance on sale in another month, I'll probably do one of these behind the scenes troubleshooting parties for a discount again. So I hope you're enjoying it at least. And I hope you're having a fabulous Tuesday.